Today we analyze the chess game of 1910. After the moves e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, black moved knight f6 with attack on e4 pawn. d4, white plays sharp. Knight c3 is more calmly. So d4, e takes d, short castling, bishop c5. This move gives white the opportunity to move the e-pawn forward, e5. Another possible sharp variant, knight takes e4, rook e1, d5 with mutual chances. Let's go back to move bishop c5. e5, d5, the strongest answer. E takes f, d takes c, rook e1 check. King f8, defending g7 pawn from taking. Bishop g5, with threat f takes g check and winning the queen. G takes f, bishop h6 check. King g8, knight d4. Good move. Black cannot take the knight with queen because of the weakness of the 8th rank. If queen takes d4, then rook e8 check, bishop f8 and rook takes f8 checkmate. Therefore black moved bishop takes d4, c3 and bishop e6, the first mistake of black. Bishop e5 kept the tension. Queen takes d8 check, knight d8, f4. White gets back a piece and the game continues. What happens after bishop e6? C takes d, queen d4. If knight takes d4, then rook e4 and black loses a piece. f5, rook takes d4. Let's go back to the game. Queen takes d4. White moves queen h5, avoiding the exchange of queens. Knight e5, the second mistake of black. Black needed to redeem the white queen's activity on the king side. Queen g4. Queen takes g4, bishop g4. But black's position is also difficult in this case. The h8 rook doesn't play. White gets a strong attack. Knight c3, f5, knight d5 with threat knight f6 checkmate. f6, freeing the f7 square for king and rook e6. But let's go back to the game. It was knight e5 in the game. Knight c3, queen g4. And now this move is a final mistake. Black threatens to move knight f3 check, but white sacrifices the rook effectively. Rook takes e5. F takes e and knight d5. The quiet but very strong move decides the game in favor of white. If queen h5, then knight f6 checkmate. If bishop d5, then queen takes g4 checkmate too. Black cannot defend f6 and e7 squares at the same time from invasion of knight. Therefore, after knight d5, black resigned.